ball and a strike. Out. Two now.
Hey, you'd like to get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad.
The 2-2. He'll step out of the box and ask. Strike three as the cut fastball's in there. So now it'll. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. Hitter, you could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate. One out, nobody on. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the Torres.
Ready for another chance? Gleyber Torres. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Torres is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So far this season, Torres comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500, so he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And he lays off there 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 is taken. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Left center, base hit. The throw home. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Now a long throw to third.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ryan Weber is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 65, Ryan Weber.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Weber, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Adios, pelota. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
Center field, number 11.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox nothing. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Alex Verdugo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Sanchez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Verdugo is retired, and there's
Now
one
back,
away.
left fielder, Andrew.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Paxton's ready. Here's the delivery. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still 8-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and a strike. As this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch. Starter, not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And the pitch.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. And it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. 2-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Gleyber Torres is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. On to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he drives a liner to right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. So 2.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
This is on the ground over to first. And there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
So digging in now, Xander Bogart. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bogarts flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
Hit to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Michael Davis.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First offering on its way.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Darwinzon Hernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Hernandez.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. 1-1. Now the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's off the green monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. Man, that's a heck of a job to hold him in this thing.
In now, Gio Urshela, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the